My name's Faye and I'm a director at Clarke Chartered Surveyors. Today I'm going to be helping you to avoid costly delays with your party wall matters by doing one thing: planning early. Party wall matters are often an afterthought in the planning process, but delaying them can put your project on hold. If your neighbour dissents and appoints a surveyor, they may have questions that need answering. Surveyors may be busy, or worst case scenario, they might be on holiday. To avoid setbacks, serve your party wall notices as soon as your design details are ready. If you are planning to carry out excavation works or are building a new wall at the boundary, you must give your neighbour a minimum of 1 month's notice before commencing works. For party structure works, say cutting into a party wall to insert steel beams or removing a chimney breast, you must give your neighbour a minimum of 2 months' notice. Want to learn more about the different types of party wall notices? Check out our explainer videos on our YouTube channel. Yes, you can start works before your notice period ends, but only if your neighbour consents and authorises you to do so in writing. This is why we highly recommend serving your party wall notices at least 1 to 2 months before you plan to start work. The earlier, the better. Technically, the Act only requires drawings for adjacent excavation notices, detailing the site and depth of excavation and any proposed structures. However, in our experience, providing detailed drawings up front increases the likelihood that your neighbour will consent to your works. It also helps your surveyor identify all notifiable works, reducing the risk of delays. Your neighbour will have 14 days to reply to the initial notice. If they don't respond, you must serve a reminder notice, giving them an additional 10 days. If there's still no response, you'll need to appoint a surveyor to act on their behalf, which can further delay your project. If your neighbour dissents and a dispute arises, assuming your neighbour has appointed their own surveyor, the two surveyors will need to meet and arrange to record a schedule of condition of your neighbour's property. It is unlikely that the surveyors will be able to meet immediately, as they are likely to be dealing with several other items of work, and they will need to take your neighbour's availability for access into account. This element of the party wall process will probably take around 1 to 2 weeks subject to access. Once the schedule of condition has been prepared, the report will need to be written up and approved by your neighbour's surveyor. Your surveyor will also prepare a draft award for comments and approval by your neighbour's surveyor. Often amendments will need to be made before the award is signed and served upon both parties. You should allow around 2 to 4 weeks for the completion of the award. However, in some complex disputes this can take longer. Starting your work soon? Well, we can help. If you're planning notifiable building works within the next year, we can help you strategise your party wall notices to improve the chances of the neighbours consenting and reduce costs and timescales. Give our team of expert party wall surveyors a call on 023 8155 0051. We'd love to help you move your project forward smoothly.